What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, today we are going over Wrestlemania 41 card so far. Now, it's what I think the card's going to be right now. Is the card subject to change? Duh. Why? Because it's July. WrestleMania is not till April 19th and April 20th of next year. So, the card is definitely subject to change. Calm your tits, okay? Relax. We got a long way before we get there. But this is how I think the card should go. If you put me with the pencil and I'm already getting my ideas of what WrestleMania 41 should be, this is what I think it's going to be. So y'all need to sit down and relax. This is going to be a long, very long video. So y'all need to sit down, relax, grab your popcorn, get you some water, kick back and relax, because we about to talk that talk. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start off with the easy ones, which is shockingly the main event. The main event of WrestleMania 41, night 1 or night 2, however you want to slice it, is Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Final boss versus tribal chief. Which one will be the true head of the table of the Anoa'i family? This match sells itself. This match sells WrestleMania. Honestly, I don't think you have a bigger match on this card right here besides that. This match is the one that the streets want to see, and more importantly, the people want to see, which is Roman Reigns versus The Rock. I don't think I need to talk about this anymore. We're all patiently waiting for Roman to return. We're hoping for Roman to return at SummerSlam next Saturday. And then we're all hoping we get Bloodline War Games in September at the Forum in LA. Actually, it's not at the Forum. It's at the Clippers' the Intuit Dome or whatever it's called, at the Los Angeles Clippers' new stadium is where Survivor Series is looking like it's going to be. We're hoping we get War Games in there. And then we hear that emphatic, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." And then we're all, that little electricity goes crazy. You start to see The Rock just standing there. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want to see. So until then, we're kind of like in this position of, what else could we put the card on? Because Roman and The Rock is clear as day. The match. So now, you may be asking me, what about the rest of the card? Let's get into that. The next main event match for probably night 1 of WrestleMania. And oh my goodness, you guys are not going to like me for this. I'm sorry. I'm hurting some of y'all feelings. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. And I know there's going to be people like, no, we need to see Cena versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41. I already know people are campaigning about it. I understand Randy Orton is probably one of John Cena's biggest rivals in his career. I understand that. I was alive for it. I watched all the matches and the storylines. I understand the championship ascension is one of my favorite John Cena promos of all time. He absolutely cooked Randy Orton in that promo. I understand. I get it. But listen, let's be real here. Let's really talk that talk right now. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for title number 17. If John Cena beats Cody Rhodes for his 17th championship win, how can you make any bigger? How can it be any bigger than that? With us, especially now knowing that Cena isn't retiring at WrestleMania, but he's going to do the entire year of 2025 and then retire. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship sells night 1 out itself. I guarantee you, if you do Roman Reigns versus The Rock on night 2, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE title, night 1, WrestleMania is sold out. WrestleMania is sold out by with only announcing 2 matches on the card. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes is groundbreaking. Could you imagine if John Cena won the Royal Rumble and tied Stone Cold Steve Austin's 3 Royal Rumble wins to get to WrestleMania 41 and he chooses Cody Rhodes? Do you understand how much that would feed families? Especially with Cody Rhodes saying how much he looked up to John. And now, Cody Rhodes stands in the way of someone who is trying to finish his story. Sign me up. WrestleMania 41. Do I think John Cena versus Randy Orton? Do I think Randy Orton should be John Cena's last match ever? Yes. You can do a whole pay-per-view for John Cena versus Randy Orton in December and nobody's going to complain. I'm all for it. But at WrestleMania 41, John Cena should take the title off of Cody Rhodes and become the most winning champion in pro wrestling history. Because who's earned it more than John Cena? He's going to dethrone Ric Flair's 16-time championship runs. John Cena will be a 17-time champion. Oh my. Sign me up. The next matchup we are going to go over is Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Hell yeah. There is no way in this world you don't have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the title. In my opinion. Charlotte Flair is, in my opinion, the greatest female wrestler, in-ring wrestler of all time. You can say what you want about Charlotte Flair's promo skills. You cannot name 5 people better than Charlotte Flair in-ring with women. I will not listen to you. You are saying, Cap, Charlotte Flair is the greatest in-ring wrestler for the women ever. And then you look at Tiffany Stratton, who is athletic, she's strong, she's tough, and she is taking WWE by storm. And who I think will win the women's title at SummerSlam next weekend. Next weekend, Tiffany will be your new WWE Women's Champion. And I think Tiffany Stratton holds that title until WrestleMania. She goes through the SmackDown roster and goes, there's no one left. There's no one on my level. There's no one who can stop Tiffy time. And then you hear that Charlotte Flair music come on. And we're all like, oh, shit. Oh. Charlotte's black. And now we got a fresh new matchup. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's WWE Championship. And the question really will be, does Charlotte win again? Does she get closer? Because I believe Charlotte's a 14-time champion. Does Charlotte win at WrestleMania 41? Does she get closer to beating her dad's record? Could that be possible? Could a woman break the record? We can tell that story. Or does it show that Charlotte is somebody from the past and she's not present of the future of what WWE is going to be, and Tiffany Stratton retains the title? We can go either way with that. All right, the next matchup we're going to talk about is for the women's world title. I have Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the women's world title in a triple threat match. I think this storyline is so good with the Liv Morgan Rhea Ripley that once Becky Lynch comes back, she has to be reinserted into the storyline. I think you can carry this storyline all the way to WrestleMania. I truly feel that way. I think it's great. This storyline is so great. I think they can literally build this all the way there. That's how talented they really are. And I think Honestly, if it was me, Rhea Ripley versus Becky versus Liv, I think Liv loses the title. I think Rhea walks out of WrestleMania with the title again, but this match could be a banger of a match. It has all the motions, it's going to be one of your sleeper matches on the card where you're like, there's so much star power, I don't know how I feel. And then it slaps the shit out of everyone. And we're all like, yo, this match is fire. How? I'm telling you, this match could be the sneaky one. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the women's world title. All right, the next match we're going to talk about is, to me, it's going to be the biggest women's match of the entire weekend. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. They don't need no title for this match. There is no title. They just need to continue to tell the story. Bianca Belair versus a heel Jade Cargill is going to feed families, especially on the black people side. You goddamn right. It is going to feed families. This is going to show two juggernaut women athletes in a blood feud. Sign me up. That's what the streets want to see. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. Soon, this nice go girl, whatever dance they be doing, is going to have to stop. And this feud? WrestleMania season? Come on, man. Sign me up. Give me that feud. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. The next matchup we are going to talk about is, we got some of the mid-carders. We're going to talk about some, honestly, I picked this match because why not? Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Championship. I didn't have a clue on how to get KO and Sami Zayn on the card. I was struggling to get them on the card because they're KO and Sami, they're always on the card. You have to put them on the card. They're so talented. For the IC title, I think it would be a good match. I know they fought at WrestleMania 37, but I don't count that, man. Like, it was half people there, so it wasn't done in the right circumstances. I think they're as big as they've ever been now. Why not run it back for the IC title? I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I could be wrong. Braun could have that title. They can do so many different things. This is the match I wasn't sure about, but because it's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I couldn't not leave them on the card. The next matchup we're going to talk about is for the United States Championship. I have LA Knight versus Carmelo Hayes. I think they're going to run this, and Carmelo is going to get his real first shot, and Carmelo Hayes is going to win the United States Championship at WrestleMania. The next matchup we have is AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul and AJ Styles would be a match of the year candidate. That's how good and talented Logan Paul is. And you put him with AJ Styles, that is a banger of a match that we would be patiently waiting to see. That match would go so crazy, you wouldn't be able to believe it. Sign me up for AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. All right, let's get in. You know what? We're going to get into the shits now. The next matchup is Seth Rollins, who will be your World Heavyweight Champion, versus Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title. Are you kidding me? This match would be insane. This blood feud can last for so long because they're so talented. These three are so talented and they're cooking on a level we've never seen them at before. This could go on for another year, and I don't think anybody would complain. I truly don't think nobody would complain. Carmelo Hayes, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk for the title at WrestleMania 41. And CM Punk gets his moment and wins the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41. That is incredible, too. And that would be a huge WrestleMania moment for CM Punk. That would be nuts. The first WrestleMania moment he had was with Jericho, and he walked in as champion. But CM Punk to walk out as champion? Oh, we're cooking on a different level here. Are you... What? That would be nuts. That would be something special. I have CM Punk beating Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins and going on to become his true statement, his true saying, as it always has been, the best in the world. In the final match we need to talk about for this video, you know I had to get this on the card. There's probably going to be somebody like, what? Why isn't Gunther on the card? Shut up. He is on the card. I got him on the card. Calm your titties. I skipped out on the tag team matches. I feel like we're going to get another ladder match, which is perfectly fine. I'm all for that. But I just didn't really want to add that in there. But WrestleMania 41. I will be in attendance. I'm missing SummerSlam because I tore my Achilles. I will be in attendance. But mark my words. This is my goal, this is my dream, and this is my prayer. This is the match I want for WrestleMania 41 more than any other match I just named. Please, for the love of God, give me Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That is the match I desperately need. Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That is the one. That is the match that needs to happen. I cannot sit here and think Brock is going to hang it up without seeing Gunther. It just can't happen. The streets need to be fed. We need Brock Lesnar versus Gunther, the Ring General. Could you just imagine Gunther is just going crazy? He's destroying people. And out of nowhere, all you heard was that sound effect. And everybody's losing their shit. Everybody's going absolutely crazy. And you see Brock Lesnar walk out, we would be all going bad shit. You see Brock Lesnar slow walk out, and we're like, the beast is back. It would move mountains. It would shake the world. And honestly, the card I just built, if you add Brock Lesnar and Gunther to this card, a card that has Cody Rhodes versus John Cena on it for Title 17, we're talking about a card with Roman Reigns versus The Rock on the card, Bianca Belair versus Jade on the card, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk on the card. And if you add Brock Lesnar versus Gunther to this card would be the greatest card of all time. It is as simple as that. And that is what I'm going to leave you with. This would be my WrestleMania 41 card. If I'm Triple H, this is what I'm booking for 41 in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, we will be leaving Las Vegas like it has never been seen before. We are far away from the road of WrestleMania. Anything can happen. Anybody can leave WWE. Anybody can come back to WWE. But this is what I'm seeing right now. So, SummerSlam is next week. I will be giving you my SummerSlam predictions and rundown of what's going on with SummerSlam. I just had to give y'all that. We are at the halfway of the year, and I can't wait to see what goes on this year. So, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It has been your boy D, and until forever finds you.